up a little bit. I don't like the way that looks. Let's try that. Okay. A little bit lightweight seated press. Y'all rock with me real quick for an hour. Discuss some of these orders. I'm gonna be my back might be towards the camera, but I apologize. Hit that thumbs up, please. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 custom orders going out right now. Not going out, or being done, being processed. Y'all gritting too. What up, what up, what up, what up? Talk to me. Turn this on. Been working with this wallet press, y'all. See, I moved it over. Yeah, remember the black one used to be right here. Actually, the wallet press is there now. The black one is right there somewhere. Got my sister in working with me now, y'all. So I got an employee. She will be on some of the lives. And I'm about to implement Marcella Ritchie's templates that she got off of Etsy on this. So if you haven't, check out MW Prints Shop. That's on Etsy. Check that out. Go get them templates, especially if you're trying to run a business. That's what I'm using. I'm actually about to have my sister use it. I'm used to doing everything inside my head, but it keeps track of the inventory, the shirts that you got, what you take down as far as the order, the front and the back, the colors, everything. What's going on, big boy Prince? I'm up in here getting ready to grit to it. Got about 10 active orders. They gotta be through out by tomorrow night. I gotta have all 10 of them out. What you doing with that big printer, man? I know you're knocking out some customs, for real, for real. I haven't been live in a minute. A good minute. I don't even think y'all be able to see what I'm working on if I was to show you. See all the stuff on the counter? It's a lot going on. I gotta process them orders. I'll write them down and figure out the method of this madness that I'm gonna do it in. On top of a men's baseball team order that had to have Carolina blue. We didn't have none of these colors here. I had to order them. And Jiffy t-shirts. I sent it in a ripped bag. Thank God none of them was messed up. So y'all catch last week's live? It was lit. It was just me and C. And then Stan Banks came on at the end of it. Drop some jewels like he normally do. I'm taking my shirt. What is that? Not a piece of vinyl. I need to cut some of my logos out. I forgot. Tragic. Sorry, not looking at the screen. I don't even know if anybody there, but I will be looking on and off periodically as I am gritting right now. Gritting. The definition of gritting is grinding. Grinding means to work, hustle, get to the bag, however you want to call it. Just use my own words. I call it gritting. A lot of people be like, what is gritting? Work. Should use my hand press. Put some labels on. I just showed y'all the first one. Here's the second one right here that I did. It's a DMX custom. Hey Sketches, how you doing? Yeah, it was a good live. I had to chime out early. I was in a whole nother state and had a lot going on that night. We were supposed to be going out to eat. They was waiting on me. I was on live. It's pretty slick. It was busy down there in South Carolina. I'll tell you that. Here's another one. The front of the shirt, which has a dot right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. So I'm going to have to ride something along this. Even though it's close to the neck, I don't know what I'm going to do for that. But we'll fix it. This is the front. And I use cotton subs. I'm going to put something on the bottom. So don't worry about the blank white space. And then on the back, another picture of DMX. And he's holding the dog. Or the dog's actually on that chain. The chain that he's holding. R.I.P. DMX, man. So a lot of us, I'm in the Midwest. But to the East Coast, that was the East Coast pop. How there was a West Coast pop, that was the East Coast pop. Well, I got a few more to show y'all. Hold on. Up close and personal. The product that's used on these shirts is cotton subs. As you can see, I did quite a few cotton sub shirts. So that's what's going on with me. Now I'm going to put some neck labels in all these customs. And sort this men's baseball team out. And knock out all the other ones that I showed you at the beginning of this video. What are y'all doing today? What's going on? What's exciting in your life? New content will be out next week. I am filming So my members only will get the content first. And then I think I'm gonna run a contest, as I did order a whole bunch of those transfers. Working on some orders. Yeah, me too. I was just talking about you, Marcella, about the your templates that you have on MD or MW Prints Shop off Etsy. I was teaching my sister how to use that. She's gonna be working with me, and she's gonna start off with your system. I do all that stuff up here, so it comes naturally to me. But she needs something to go off of visually, and we're gonna improve. We're gonna, how do I want to say this? Implement your system into our infrastructure. There we go. Yeah, I got the designs. I just got to cut out and layer. Do a whole bunch of that. She loved it too. She was like, "This is very easy to understand." I was like, "It's well planned, well laid out. Go ahead and use it, study it. Matter of fact, print up all the templates tonight, because you're going to be filling them out throughout the week. This way, when I come in, everything should already be organized. It's a great way to organize things, because I don't know if you've seen how I've been doing my orders. I have to do them all off the top of my head, but I do everything that you had put on the actual sheets. I use my little clips up here, and I take the orders, and they're detailed enough for me to read. You know what I'm saying? I understand what's going on. But then I have some back here, and I got some in my actual phone. But all of these orders are due by tomorrow, so I'm gonna be here pretty late tonight, knocking them out. I'm finishing up these customs, the ones of the shirts that I just showed everybody. I was about to hit them with some name tags or my actual brand tag. And yeah, we're using this. As y'all see, I moved this over, and this is that Walla Press 16 by 20 Pro. And the Heat Press Nation one, y'all can't even see it back there. This daggone thing was heavy. When I say heavy, it was heavy. It's well built though. So that part. Finished 2 designs for an organization fundraiser t-shirt. Working on another design for a movie and chill themed event. Okay. I'm gonna send you how I got mine going. I'll inbox you. Okay, I appreciate that. Anything to help. Like I said, generally I go off the top of my brain and I take little notes. So I have these little notes everywhere, and it's telling me exactly what they want, what color they want, which side, what goes on front, what goes on the back, what goes on the sleeves. But that works for me. Now my sister, her being brand new, she don't know nothing about this. Like, she don't even know how to cut out the vinyl, no nothing. She don't even know how to press. So I'm gonna explain it to her in the way that you have formatted, Marcella. Like I said, if y'all don't have it, it's a great system to implement into your business, your home business, your store business. If you don't have no organization skills, MW Prints on Etsy. There's business templates there. There's from the actual way that you get the t-shirt on the front and the back to the like inventory. It's just so much. MW Prints on Etsy. Y'all go check her out. I'm gonna start plugging things in, y'all. I only have an hour to talk. I really don't have an hour to talk, but I'm gonna talk and try to work at the same time. Usually I have music blaring. Anybody that follow me know my music be on blast. I would have been here earlier today, but I had to go track down some shirts that I didn't have here. Part of the reason why I hired my sister. So when she comes in, she's able to go either take the orders for me or go run around while I'm over here knocking orders out. And I have my dad and my brother. My brother don't like doing this though. He let me know right up front he don't like t-shirts at all. So My sister though, she's a little bit more organized with it. And those templates, like I keep screaming, is gonna help us out. And they're cheap too. It was not expensive at all. Them templates was not like as well thought out as they came. You would have thought they'd have cost like $10 a template or something like that. Y'all go check her out. I keep saying it. Go check her out. Please hit that thumbs up button. As YouTube wants me to say that so they can pick me up on the algorithm. Okay. I have to get used to that too. The new press sound. Bam. MW Prints Shop. What's up, RG79 style? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you been? You gritting to it? I know you got something over there you working on. Or something you're reviewing. I've been out of the loop for like I'm gonna say 2.5 weeks now. But I did get these, what do you call them? Transfers from when I was down south. Y'all, when I tell you, 7 seconds, vibrant images, it's something that you can add to any part of your business. I'm actually going to put up a little wall or a little display somewhere around here having those templates of the little pictures. Yes, sir. I wish they would have more of the DMX. I've been rocking DMX, but you know how people are. When somebody passed, especially a superstar, everybody wants that superstar right then and there. So we be out here trying to Superman it. And I seen where someone asked in the squad, where do we get pictures at? Pictures all over the World Wide Web. Now you could put free clip art, or you can simply go over, grab you a dark or a black and white photo. And what I like to do is trace and then go in and single-handedly mess with those details to get you a final version of a star. Takes a little bit of time, but once you get the hang of it, you can just keep doing it repetitively over and over and over and over. Once you've done it over and over and over and over, you'll be able to design a face in 2 seconds or make a design of somebody in 2 seconds. Your customer don't know that. But then again, you have to be the creative vision for your customer. You have to bring whatever their vision is to life. That's why I say do 3 revisions, offer those 3 revisions to them, and let them choose. Sorry, I'm not looking up at the screen. I will in 1 second. Then there's other I look. Y'all go to Pinterest and get some ideas. You can go to Etsy, buy some templates for $1.99 of some stuff. If you can't draw, if you don't have that graphic design in you, or you can hire somebody. I've hired people. This bear right here, this bear that I use on all my Grizzly Fit, I hired somebody to make that. I needed me another bear logo that I felt was more aggressive, but not friendly aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You can still smile, but don't bring it out of me like I put it in my videos. People have a way of bringing stuff up out you. They want to see that grizzly part of you, so they don't get it. But you can get any designs that you want basically off the World Wide Web. That's what I'm getting at. For a lot of people that can't find, because I've had this question, how did you get the DMX? Where do you get the DMX? Are you going to use something from off the movies? Are you clicking a screen? How are you doing this? Like for these shirts that I got, like for instance, this cotton's of my cousin's album cover. He sent me the artwork, so it wasn't really too much to do to it other than to print and press it. You know what I'm saying? But, and I tell you in a heartbeat, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I will go to Etsy, or I will go to one of those SVG sites, and I will buy a template for $1.99. You know why? Because that $1.99 is going. I could buy 1,000 templates after that $1.99 get out there. This right here, Etsy. Something's going on top of it. I just didn't have time to draw it out. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I brought it to life by the layering process. Put the brown skin in there. I'm part of the layer gang, you know? Layer gang strong. I didn't have time to trace DMX's face or make the necessary adjustments to bring out the details in DMX's character. So, like I said, I went right on to Etsy. I went to SVG. I looked for one that's not everybody's not using, and I purchased it. Plus, you can use it as a tax write-off. You purchased it for your business, right? Just keep receipts. Receipts, receipts, receipts. Another thing from MW Print Shops. It's very easy. The way she has it detailed to where you can figure out what you paid, when you paid, and what your projecting should be for the year. I'm telling you, MW Print Shop. I think she tagged it somewhere in the comment section. Y'all go check it out. For real, for real. I had nowhere to steer people to. And people would always ask me, how do I take my orders? Well, that's how I take my orders, just like that. Fiverr. Put yourself in time, you right. Ooh. I got a question for y'all. What designs, other than Cameo and Cricut, what do y'all use to design? I know some of y'all gonna probably say Photoshop, but what other softwares are there out there to use to design some of these program or some of these characters actually? I would use Cameo and I use GIMP. GIMP was free, and the Silhouette Studio is just what I got when I first got my Cameo. Been rocking with it ever since. People need that information. The SVG on demand and SVG something else. Basically, those programs, you can find some stuff on there if you're sitting there and you're searching. You got some free time. Trust me. That's if you can't design and if you are looking for a particular design that may stand out that's different from what's already being circulated. Now, yeah, it sounds crazy because it's on the web and everybody can find this. However, not everybody's going to use this. One second, y'all. All right. Let's see who's on here. The material you're using is cotton sub. I'm new and just found your channel. Yes, I'm using cotton subs, and welcome to my channel. I'm here to uplift, inspire, motivate, and send people in the right direction if I have the knowledge to. And if I'm able to help you out, hey, that's what I'm here for. If you would like more help, I don't know if you have a Facebook, you can join the squad today. Custom t-shirts and more, where there's over 880 members in there right now, and everybody's helping each other out with information, like where you can find things at. Maybe you're stuck on layering. There's people in there that will help you with that. Maybe you're looking for the best brand of vinyl. There's people in there that can help you with that. But they're not. It's not a sell it to me group. It's an informational group. So you don't have to worry about Or they're gonna force their logo on me. Am I gonna have to buy something to stay in this group? Nothing like that. That's hashtag squad. Sketches. I've been using Photoshop and Illustrator since my start. But I also have Wacom, Wacom tablet that come with free software that is just as good. Okay. Wacom. I'm gonna have to look that up. I've never heard of that. Miss Anna, Miss Love. I'm gonna leave it at that. What program are you using to design in? What cutter are you using? I'm actually getting ready to do another cotton sub here in a second. I'm just making the necessary adjustments. I like that cut. I'm gonna look right back up in 1 minute, y'all. Give me a second. As I'm trying to work while I'm trying to work while being on YouTube. You know how that go, right? All right. Yeah, joined last week. That's how I found you. It's a great group, amazing people. We appreciate you and glad you find the value. Cameo. Use the Cricket. Okay. So with the Cameo, if you got Business Edition, which you're just now starting out, so I don't urge you to get Business Edition, but at some point you're gonna find that the extra tools and things that you can do as far as like saving your artwork onto a desktop to maybe ship to somebody else or to use another program, you're not going to be able to do with original Cameo software. So what you would do is upgrade, and I would go to somewhere like Sillaholic Anonymous. I think she offers it. Um, there's some other places I can't think right now. It's just escaping me. It's really escaping me. But get that business edition, and you'll have a whole bunch of extra tools, and you'll be able to do some things that you thought weren't possible in that software, that business edition. Oh, you have it? Okay. Or sometimes I use a Silhouette free version. Yeah, I think the Silhouette is a lot easier to understand from what I've been watching with everybody with the Cricut in the design space. Um, there's limitations, and I'm not too sure, so I really can't speak on it. But I don't know about their upgrades and their business edition. I'm not too sure. I'm not well versed at all in Cricut. All I know, let me tell you this story, is when I went and I first started pressing T-shirts, the first vinyl I got was Cricut Bond. So with Cricut Bond, it doesn't adhere as like it's supposed to, and it will wash off very easily. And that turned me away from Cricut. Period. Then I discovered the Cameo and Caesar, and I'm like, yay! I finally got one. Caesar is a nightmare to work with as far as weeding. Let's say you're doing 300 family reunion shirts like I was doing, you will definitely have a heart attack because you're gonna be decapitating some of them tees, and all your eyes is not gonna be there like they're supposed to. So as we're speaking, as we're talking, I'm working on a Kobe and Shaquille O'Neal shirt, and I'm doing like a photo collage of sorts with some words. I'll probably show the finished version in the squad at some point. I know I'm gonna take a picture of it, but if you're working with regular Silhouette, you're not gonna be able to get all those extra tools that you need. I mean, the basic Silhouette does do what it needs to do, and it will get you ahead. But yo, that business edition is what's up. I haven't messed with Photoshop either. I started out with AI, but after that subscription ran out, I was like, I don't know if I like this. It's gonna take a whole long time to learn. People keep saying it's worth it, but you know what? I feel like I could do almost exactly what you do in my silhouette program that you could do in Photoshop. Say you can't have background. Sure you can. You might have to do one or two steps more or extra, or it may take a little bit longer, but eventually you'll be able to do it. I can add different backgrounds. I can take backgrounds out. I can make photo collages. I can make people cartoonized looking. That part, I can. I could do it all pretty much from this silhouette. But having those extra programs, I mean, hey, I have to work on streamlining my design process. Time is money, and sometimes it takes too much time. That's so true. That's why y'all see me at work after work when I go to the crib. When I'm in my house, I'm like, man, I'm still over here designing stuff. And I just want to watch snowfall, and I can't watch it. Another question for y'all. Who are y'all getting y'all blank t-shirts from? I know I love the feeling of Gildan. I mean, not Gildan. Correction. I love the feeling of George shirts. George brand. And that is a 65-35. 65 polyester, 35 cotton. You can sublimate on it. The colors ain't going to be as bright, but they're nice. They definitely work. I'm actually working with a company to get 85-15. That's my idea thread count. 85 polyester, 15 cotton, because I do not like dry fit. I don't like 100% polyester. I just do not like the feel. And I see where great blanks, because I've used great blanks. They use 100% polyester on the front, 100% cotton on the back. That's cool, but I just don't like the feeling of 100% polyester. It's not, doesn't work for me. Give me a second. Been looking at some new sublimation printers too. I think it's time to upgrade, y'all. I might grab a sawgrass. I can't find what I want. Even though folks be like, don't grab no sawgrass, I might grab one. Shirt champs. Okay. I'm going to have to binge watch Snowfall. I'm so behind. Hey, it's worth a binge watch. That show was off the hook. For real, for real. I love that show. Matter of fact, when I watch TV, that's the only thing I get to watch on TV. And I haven't been up on YouTube like I'm supposed to because I've been trying to play catch up since I've been gone for 2.5 weeks. But whenever I get the chance, I'm going to watch that Snowfall. That's my walk away from this t-shirt for a moment and get back to some type of reality and some type of refresher. Of course. I should take the background off of this. I think I will. Shirt Champs. Do they got a website? Do you know, Marcella? I'm going to check them out because I think somebody else told me to go through Shirt Champs. But don't they offer like Gildan and stuff like that? Or Shirt Champs a brand, an actual shirt brand. The shirt I got on is a all style shirt. They sell them at my local gas stations around here, and I've been testing my Grizzly design. So I like the way these fit though. These don't, cover up the arms, but I love the way these fit. These are softer. A lot of folks can't get jiggy with them though. They don't like them. There's the tag on there, right from Wall World. It's like a premium shirt to me. You can wash this shirt, and these shirts do not shrink. I have shirts from when I first started that have not shrunk. If anything, the cheap Cricket brand vinyl that I was using is falling off of it looking crazy, but the actual shirt is upheld. Circle Clothing got some good shirts too. I was only able to get one of those shirts, but I think I'm gonna try the substandard t-shirts that Stan was talking about, the most softest feeling sublimation shirt. I'm gonna try them out. These shirts is just a little bit too high though, so I gotta really get a feel for it. Because if I incorporate a higher costing t-shirt into my company, it's gonna cost the customer more money as well. Let's see. Let me tell you, the only thing I don't like about Silhouette is that these people, when they upgraded the daggone program, they took the eraser out, the original eraser, and I cannot stand that. Which I guess they just want you to use the knife tool, which is cool, but look, I'm a creature of habit. I got used to that little eraser. Like I said, new videos is coming out. Oh, and I do got an update on Press Time products. So, if you would like to get your hands on some Press Time products, go to presstimeproducts@gmail and drop what it is that you're looking for. If it's a state, because right now we're doing states. It's a shape that you may want. Let us know. We will correspond in at Gmail. That's pressstimeproducts@gmail.com. Well, I guess there's no .com on Gmail though. Marcellus Way. T-shirt wholesaler. Okay. They have all of that at Shirt Champs. All right. Miss Love says, I can't find those shirts for big sizes. I've been looking for 4X men's shirts. Any advice? Well, I just ordered a bunch of shirts off of Jiffy T-shirts, and they have all the sizes there. I generally use them in a clinch or in a pinch, like I just did for this baseball team. And, I mean, you can generally find it on there. I'm going to go check out Shirt Champs, which Marcella just mentioned. Mr. Bucks Wholesale is another place you can get t-shirts, those big sizes. Do you have your vendor's license or do you have your reseller's permit? You have any of that? What's going on, Aaron? How you doing? Bro, those shirt subs go. And yes, the prices is high. Exactly. Okay. I'm gonna try them out, man. Them prices is like redonkulous. That's an old school word. Oh yeah, I was gonna show y'all a press time product. My bad, I done been back down to work. So just to show a couple and what they can do, I'm gonna show y'all a couple representations of this product. sizes. Right now, this is our biggest size, which is like, I want to say 10 and a half, or no, 11 and a half by 18. You could probably, you know, put your whole family or baseball team on there. Something like this. The picture wasn't perfect, y'all, so don't be coming after me for the colors. But there's a gloss on there, and it's hands down, it does take the ink very well. That's this, the biggest size. Then we have where we got shapes of the states, which y'all know I'm in Ohio if you don't know. See how the color took on that? You press at 380 degrees for 45 seconds. Light, medium to light pressure. We got shapes, hearts. You know, Mother's Day is coming up. Got a loved one, you just want to say I love you. Put a picture on here. Press on products. Got some squares. And they all carry the same gloss. I'm actually in the process of putting up a web page as I'm talking to you guys. I'm actually having somebody else do it. I'm not doing it myself. I just don't have time. That's presstimeproducts@gmail.com. Even though there's not a .com. I don't know why I keep saying .com. Now, some of the states may cost a little bit more, depending on what it is. Like VA, I ran into a problem with VA. VA is little when it comes to these press iron products, and I feel you don't get as much bang for your buck. So with that state, I could stretch it out for you and then cut it, or, you know, leave it small like it is. But you ideally, you want a lot of surface room. So VA would be good for a keychain. I'm just saying VA because of the shape of VA. There will also be keychains and circles and all other types of shapes. See, make sure I miss no comments. Thanks, no problem. Okay, it's in the working. Well, once you get your reseller's permit and your reseller's certification, Lord Jesus, and your other paperwork, so I'm gonna just say it like that. Whatever you may choose, LLC or DBA or whatever process you go, you can get bulk t-shirts at a great discount, which means there won't be no taxes on it, but you'll be responsible for those taxes at the end of the year. Which if you use, once again, MW Print Shops templates, you'll be able to keep track of all of these things. And that's on Etsy. Check out that t-shirt design. Team Jesus, you came and visited me. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping through. You don't need it? Okay. So right there, Marcel says you don't even need a reseller's permit to basically, or EIN is what the other number was. You don't need either of those, I guess, to get shirts off of Shirt Champ. Hit that like button. Yes. Yes.com on Gmail. I have a Gmail. Yeah, but generally when you say .com with an email, people will be looking like, there's no .com. I've had people correct me, and I've had other people say there is a .com and there isn't. I don't know. VA isn't too little, laugh out loud. It's not too little. I'm talking about as far as the cut space go. You know, when you like, so these are coming from a CNC router, right? And when you put it in the program and you look at it, and let's say you're starting off with a board this size. We'll start with a board this size, right? And you go to cut VA, it do all of this, and then go right in here, and then go right up to there, the highest, then come back down, and then cut all the way down here, and then come right there, and then just feather off. So it's just like a piece of a piece. If you're staying true to the shape of the state. Same thing with California. California goes like this. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm staying true to the shape of California, that's like a slither. Let me check. Sup, Peaches? How you doing? Happy to support. I appreciate you supporting in a real way. Just like my press over here, it supported this 320 degrees, and then went nowhere. Yo, I've been on here talking, running my mouth for 45 minutes straight, and that thing is held 320. Usually with these heat presses, the temperature will bounce, or it tends to lose some of its heat after you press. This thing is built like a workhorse over here. I'm from California. California, yay. That's how Tupac would say it. So, we got Rye Beats this week. Rye Beats. If y'all know who Rye Beats is, y'all need to go check him out on YouTube. He's pretty big in this t-shirt industry, or custom apparel industry, I should say. He's been doing it for a while. We're gonna get to sit down, chop it up with him, see how he started, where he came from, some of the things he's went through in this t-shirt journey. Uh, great person. We've talked to him behind the scenes, not on camera, but we're going to actually have a convo with him for this Saturday Night Live, aka Squad Talk. So if you're not hip and you're on here, please join the Squad Talks. They're every Saturday at 10 p.m. Midwestern time. 10 p.m. I'm going to say, Lord, I butcher this. 10 p.m. Ohio time, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. And then you subtract the hour if you like in Mississippi somewhere. But I haven't had any new YouTube videos drop. I have a couple review videos, but I don't think I should drop them because I understand the whole honesty and confronting some of these people. But what if the person's a smaller person? They're just trying to make it. And maybe you say something or you put something out that could possibly destroy them. That's kind of how I feel. So, man, if you got membership, you've seen the video. I felt like I went in on the company a little bit too hard, so I didn't drop that video. But this week coming, it will be new YouTube videos. We're going to be going over this wallet press, which I purchased behind me, and some of the things that it can do. I will be pressing some more press time products on there so people can check that out. The heat press I got from Amazon, the temperature doesn't go up or down. Stays just like it wants. Just like to want it. Okay. What heat press did you get off of Amazon? RG. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Team Jesus for the win. Thank you. I want to know what Amazon Press did you grab, because I just grabbed the Amazon Press, and my Amazon Press is under $200. Credit that. I still got it. I ain't got rid of it. It's at the crib. That's what I'm using at the house right now. But that temperature bounce. So if you could tell me which model and make it is, I'm going to probably purchase it and make a video over it on the strength of you saying that that time does not move, because that's a big issue, especially with these cheaper heat presses. Now you go with what you can afford, but ultimately we all looking for something that works like a Cadillac press, such as a Stalls or a Geo Knight. Transfer craft, transfer crafts 15 by 15. Okay, I didn't see that when I was searching. I will check that out. How much was the press? Was the press over $200? Was it under 500? Any warranties? Anything that came with it? I'm really interested in that press because you said it doesn't lose time or temp. Some of the things that I found with that $200 press that I haven't reviewed yet, which is going to be a follow up to, is that it doesn't have a manual, or it doesn't have an automatic timer, so you have to manually hit it for the timer to set off, which can be a headache, especially if you're moving. $184.95. That's with shipping. And that, like, it's cool if you're doing some stuff like the press that I got, the $200 press. But if you're trying to get into the t-shirt industry and you got a little bit more money, you might not want to go there. That's not with shipping. Okay. It's been a while, big boy. I ain't been, you see me, bro. I was out there. I was supposed to be gone for 5 days. That was the original plan. The fourth day, right before we were getting ready to leave, I get this. We upgraded your package. Almost in like a Google tone. So I'm like, what? Upgraded my package. And I'm going, I'm looking, I'm like, when did I do this? When did I upgrade my package? Here, my wife upgraded the package. We said another 5 days on top of that 5 days. And we had a ball. We kicked it. Got rest. I'm ready to go. Um, got to do a little bit of work. I got to do some reviews, and I got to go see some people that I might not ran into. You know what I'm saying? I established some connections on that last journey, such as the transfers that I'm about to be receiving here shortly, that I'm going to be offering to my local market, people that walk in every day that want a shirt for 20. Let me get a $20 shirt, Mike. All right, I'm gonna have my sister press it up while I'm doing these customs. I did 40 t-shirts with no problem. Awesome. That was straight back to back. You already had everything weeded, or was it like stagnant time where you had to weed stuff and then go back and press? My old heat press, the temperature used to go down and up a lot. Sometimes I had to wait to go up. I hate it. Yeah, that part. That heat press nation press that I got, that y'all seen in every YouTube video thus far, that press does that a lot. The temperature just bounces up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I mean, I get it. It's absorbing some watts while it's going, but at the same time, it shouldn't have been doing it like it was doing that. Speaking of which, Heat Press Nation is willing to fix my other press, y'all. They said I just got to ship it to them, so. At this point, this is like a 3-year battle. That's Heat Press Nation I'm talking about. At this point, it's a 3 years after the fact. How much complaining does one have to do to get something fixed? At the time, I was willing to pay for shipping, and now it's just like, I'll just leave it in my pop's basement. or do I go and get the press fixed? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Finally, for real, for real. I don't know which video they got tagged in or who, but I got an email to call a certain number, talk to certain people, and all of a sudden, send your press in. We'll fix it and send you a press out. When they should have just been like, keep that press. We're gonna send you another one out. We went through hell and high water, talked about the press, tried to get the press fixed, was even offering to pay for them to fix the daggone press. You want nothing to do with it, but now all of a sudden, I did the weeding first place, the vinyl, and then pressed it. Yeah, generally that's what I do. So at night, if you ever catch me at night, in between making grizzly shirts or car decals, what I am doing is weeding. That's because I had to, up until this point, do everything by myself. I could easily take it to my dad's house, but he's all the way on the other side of town, and I stay right next to my store. So a lot of times I just eat that when I go home, and that's what I'm doing. I'm weeding and listening to music still. But with my sister here, hopefully I'll be able to alleviate myself and be able to continuously press. So for that temperature to stay while you are pressing that whole time, that's definitely amazing, because that's a constant closed open motion and that heat is constantly being absorbed. Hey, let me ask you another question, RG, and then I'll leave you alone about it. Do you press t-shirts every day? Yeah, for 40 t-shirts, I did the weeding overnight. Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay. So that will be my only concern about that press. And as far as an up and coming person, not me, someone that's coming into the industry to make t-shirts. That first year that I did t-shirts and I got my heat press, there was not a day that went by that I did not press on a shirt. There's 365 days in a year, right? 366 on the leap. On both of them years, every day of them years, I went with that heat press. I was up down with it. Even if it was just creating a brand or creating some customs for myself, I was always pressing something. So the long term things, that's why I asked if it had a warranty. What type of warranty does it have? I mean, I guess you could pay for an extended warranty, but some type of warranty should be offered. A lot of times the heating elements go out and things of that nature. You just want to make sure that you're covered. Or you buy an expensive press and the warranty go right out the day before or the day after your press go out. You know what I'm saying? And then you just stuck with it. And you're like, what the heck do I do now? The press that I have was their 15 by 15 auto open slide out. And they had just introduced it to the market. And when that thing went out, I almost cried, y'all. I didn't have a replacement press at that time. I didn't have a store. I was just wet behind the ears, like my grandfather would say, and I was trying to get this business going. I knew I didn't want to work for nobody else ever again in life once I got my heat press. So when it went down, it was like I'm contemplating, do I got to go out and get a job now because my heat press is not working? You know, that saved up money had already been spent. So at this point, I had enough time to save up some more money, but I wasn't that far ahead thinking. I wasn't that far prepared. I wasn't thinking like that. And the general person that's getting into this, when they first start this, they're not thinking of, man, what if this press go out when they're buying a press? You know what I'm saying? That's not the first thing that comes to mind. The first thing that comes to mind when you get your press is, what the heck am I going to press on first? It's gonna be this purse. It's gonna be this canvas tote. It's gonna be a shirt. It's gonna be a hat. It was so much stuff I was trying to press on that made no sense. Now you got this wave of sublimation coming through. So now everybody's gonna try to sublimate on everything possible with their heat press. You can be like, man, you can't sublimate on that cup with your flat heat press, but there's gonna be somebody out there, I guarantee you, that's gonna be standing next to the heat press like this with the cup. You know what I'm saying? Trying to sublimate with the heat press. It's you know how that go. If anybody's going through this learning curve as far as the t-shirt industry go or custom apparel go, you gonna try some things that you never thought possible. Get a basketball, for instance, and then go scroll and see somebody put somebody's name on the basketball because they got a basketball press. All of a sudden, you standing up at your heat press with a basketball, trying to get it to here to that basketball. Now we all know it's round, and the heat press is flat and square. Those two things don't mix. Is it possible? Yes. Is it a headache? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. Are you gonna have trial and tribulations? Yes. That part. It was. It was nice chatting with you all. I need to pick up my doggy at the groomer. Appreciate you being here with me, man. This is my first live since I've been back. Um, as y'all know, I've been grizzly gritting. See you on the next one, RG. So y'all, before I get off of here myself, because I'm working and I got to get to it. It's 7 o'clock here. Talked about the templates you can get if you're new to this industry. Go check out MW Print Shop on Etsy. I urge you, I advise you, please to go check her out. She has put together these templates that'll help you get your shirts together. You got customs coming in, custom orders to help you get that all into perspective. The inventory system, there's like a 15-page manual in there. Also, all types of things to help that you can implement into your side hustle or into your main business. That's MW Print Shop on Etsy. Press Time Products. If you would like to try Press Time Products, shoot me a Gmail at Press Time Products Gmail. There's nothing behind it. It's just presstimeproducts at gmail.com. Any more comments? Nope. I would stay on here, but I can't listen to my music, y'all. And you know how YouTube is. They get with you. They like to demonetize stuff and make people jump through loops. New videos coming out. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, though, in a real way. But until the next one, y'all, I'm out. Peace.